Hello and welcome to Recorder 101. This should be our 7th lesson, and we have some new music today. So let's, of course, start with some stretches. Doesn't have to be too much. This arm keeps twinging on me. So something like that. You notice I'm not spouting recorders at the moment. Now that's a change. So, some exercise, some breathing. Going to hold or blow for a count of 2. So, and then we're going to do something a little different because we're going to be using 8th notes. So 2 8th notes and then a quarter note. Dee dee dee. Dee dee dee. What we have is a Bransel de Bergon from Claude Gervais from 1556. We have on the soprano or the tenor our open thumb hole. We go down to our B. So that's, but those are half notes. That was the do, do. Easy, except this is going to be fast. And then we've got the C, the high middle C, the middle C, because it can go up a full octave to a high C. So then now we have our low C, and we've got this C. And then to A. And then we're back to B, and we're going to go B, and then D, C, D. With the B, C, D, the first B is the quarter note, and then an 8th note, and then we get another quarter note. Take some time trying that little bit. Take as much time as you need. Don't rush it. Music will be in the description. We get another D. That's the first thing, and you repeat that. Then we get our little 8th note sequence 3 times, and then it resolves. But that's another repeat line. So the whole thing is going to sound, if I don't make any mistakes, soprano recorder. Boy, I'm making mistakes all over the place. It's been a bad week for me. The temperature has hit here in summer. Full summer has hit here in Finland. And I've gone from wearing wool hats and mittens and stuff 10 days ago too. So things are not very well for me. So pardon me for not getting that done. So that was what we're working on, and I apologize to you. I will get it flowing better by next week, but this is how it should be when you're beginning something, when you haven't done it for a while. Again, let's not pretend that it's something that it isn't. Altos, you are so lucky because our notes here are easily within your range. You've got 2 fingers down to begin with, and your thumb. Everybody's going to want an alto. Don't worry, next month we're going to be starting another piece, and that nobody's going to be jealous of anybody. So don't forget your F. Ah, forgot this. I think I play this more often with the alto than with the soprano. It's a little bit easier, but it's also getting to be familiar to me. Okay? Tenors. Yes, you play exactly like your sopranos. So we're beginning with just the So this hand is only holding the tenor so that I can play. I hope you can see my fingers. Okay, so that's the Branzel that we're going to work on. Start as slow as you need to. Whatever is giving you the most problem, take your time working with that. This is a Branzel, so it should become a fast dance. And once you've got your fingers around it, then it's time to start increasing your metronome speed. So next week I will hope to have this really well, so that, and maybe it's 60 or 70, and we'll be moving it along up the scale and providing more and more incentive for you to play along faster and faster for the next week or 2 at least. Now there's a second bit of terror coming because we have more things, of course, coming. So first, you'll see a bit of a scale here. And it's going to begin with the C. Now this finger is only supporting the soprano, and the thumb is in place holding that. And we're going from this C on the soprano up to the A. So the same thing is going to happen with the tenor, but I'm only going to show it, well, actually I will show it on the tenor as well, because, and the alto, because the sounds are so important. Thumb off. These fingers down, these two fingers down, and now at the back, half holing. Now, half holing is a bit of a misnomer because it's more like you're covering 3/4 of the hole. This is the sound. When you get that sound, you've got your thumb in the right position. How hard do you have to blow? Let me try and blow very, very gently. It's a bit hard. How hard can I blow? It's a bit harsh, so vary your amount that you're blowing till you get that sound. So now we are at the F. Now we're at the E. F. Take this finger up, put that finger down. Keep the thumb in the same place that it was. And practice moving from one to the other. What comes next? Ta-da! Keep your thumb in the same place. That is our G. And next is the A. It's almost identical to the A that's immediately underneath it, except that you're half holing or 3/4 holing. My recorders, all of them, have, well, let's see, I think all of them, yeah, they've all got a place where my thumbnail has begun to wear. So my thumbnail pretty much goes right into that slot. So take your time. And that's the other A, where the thumb is completely over that hole. So we've gone, can we do that? So raise my eyebrows at you to help you realize that, okay, the thumbnail is going around. Altos, the same fingering pretty much is going to apply for you, but those will be different notes. And I'm going to do the tenors right now because it's working exactly the same way, but the fingering is the same for the tenor, unless you happen to have a German tenor or a German soprano. That's C. Half hold, 3 fingers down plus 2 more. Where are they? Right there. So take your time teaching your fingers this. Of course, you don't want your movement to be as big as I'm showing it to you. I'm trying to really overemphasize it so that you can see what it is. You would like your finger movement to be as close to the recorder as possible without actually touching the holes, because that's going to give you really unusual sounds. Altos. Where are we going? Altos, we're starting at C. This is your C. And now, only now, this is our F, only now do we get here. And one more. We get the half hole, the 3 and 2 down. That's our A. And that's why everybody's going to be jealous of you altos, because you've only got one to learn. Don't worry, the rest are coming. The rest are coming, and they are going to make your life interesting. Your F, your not F because it's a B, is going to be different. But you can do this. Getting the half holing is the hardest part. There it is. That is the A, the higher A. For your soprano, for your tenor, that's your high A. Okay? Your high C is still coming. Maybe in December, something like that. November, maybe. So take the time now, work on those a little bit because they are just there. There's a small little 3-bar scale to work on, all keeping it in C. So take your time, work with that. I will continue to work with and try to improve my own playing of our Bransel and get that sounding good, because I too need to practice. Okay, everybody, you take care, and we'll see you next week.